to make sure you don't need a PhD to apply for financial aid in the first place. So we put in place this new consumer protection watchdog, the Consumer Finance Protection Bureau, put in place, and it's working with the Department of Education to develop a simple new fact sheet on student loans and financial aid. So you can have all the information you need to make your own best choices about how to pay for college. We call it Know Before You Owe. Know Before You Owe. That's a good idea. But my opponent wants to get rid of this new Consumer Protection Agency and let for-profit colleges keep preying on veterans and working families. That's one of the choices in this election. I want to make sure that America once again leads the world in educating our kids, training our workers. I want to make sure more of our students are prepared for college by helping our secondary and elementary schools hire and reward the best teachers, especially in math and science. I want to give 2 million more Americans the chance to go to community college, learn the skills that local businesses are looking for right now. I've put colleges and universities on notice. If they can't stop tuition from going up, the funding they get from taxpayers will go down. We want to give them some incentive to start lowering tuition. That's the choice in this election. That's what we're fighting for. That's what you're going to be having to think about when you go to that voting booth in November. For 4 years ago, I promised that we would end the war in Iraq. Thanks to the service and the sacrifice of our incredible men and women in uniform, that's what we've done. Today, all our troops are out of Iraq. We are beginning to bring our troops home from Afghanistan. But the key is making sure that they are getting the same good deal that my grandfather got when he came home from the war. So we made sure to keep the post 9/11 GI Bill strong, so that everybody who has served our country has the chance to earn a degree. As long as I am Commander-in-Chief, I promise you we will care for our veterans and serve them as well as they've served us. If you fought for this country, you shouldn't have to fight for a college education or for a job or for a roof over your head when you come home. So that's what we're fighting for, Columbus. That's just one example in the education arena of what's at stake. Now, over the next 2.5 months, the other side will spend more money than we have ever seen. Ever. And they got folks writing $10 million checks, $20 million checks. They should be contributing that to a scholarship fund to send kids to college. But instead, they're going to spend more money than we've ever seen on ads. And, you know, the ads all say the same thing, which is the economy's not where it needs to be and it's all Obama's fault. See, look, no, listen. They know their economic plan isn't popular. They know that gutting investments in education and science and infrastructure and voucherizing Medicare, they know that doesn't really sell well. They know that it especially doesn't sell well when you're doing all those things not to reduce the deficit, but to pay for massive new tax cuts for millionaires and billionaires. They know that's not going to poll well. So they're betting on the fact that you get so discouraged that you decide your vote doesn't matter. They're betting every single $10 million check from a wealthy donor drowns out millions of voices at the ballot box. They're counting on young people send this one out. They say, well, you know what? Yeah, Obama's, you know, he's grayer now. He's not as new and as fresh as he was in 2008. So young people aren't going to turn out the same way. They're choice for you. See, they don't have a plan to create jobs or strengthen the middle class, but this is their plan to win the election. But I'm counting on something different. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on the fact that when the American people focus and push aside all the noise and all the nonsense, and they remember the fact that all of us, whatever success we've achieved because we work together. Because we make sure everybody has a fair shot and everybody is doing their fair share and everybody's playing by the same set of rules. I'm counting on the fact that when the American people focus on what's at stake, you can't be stopped. And all the money the other side is spending